Hi, this is Jeff from Aquabot. In this video, I'm going to help you quickly get started with the Aquabot Bravo. So by now, you should have soaked up the foam brushes in the pool to get them nice and soft, so the pool cleaner can grip off the wall when it needs to. So you're just going to grab the handle, pull it out, let some of the water soak away with the thief. Then you're going to grab the floating cable and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the power supply about 12 feet from the edge of the pool. But do not plug it in yet. Next, you're going to look for the end of the floating cable. This is going to get plugged into the power supply. Before we put the cleaner in the pool, just want to make sure that the handle is in a diagonal fashion. The default is usually set straight across, but in order to make it diagonal, we have two buttons on the top. So just press one down, move it, press the other one and move it again. Make sure they lock. The idea behind the diagonal position is to make sure that when the pool cleaner is actually on the wall, it's actually moving across in a diagonal fashion. It'll actually tilt the cleaner. After every cleaning cycle, every time you throw it in the pool, just switch up the angle. This way, it'll cover the maximum amount of area in a repeat pattern. Let's get this thing in the pool. So, grab the handle, start to submerge it in the pool, and what we want to do is look for air bubbles. Air bubbles could affect the buoyancy or the cleaning performance of the cleaner. Another reason why we soak the brushes is because inside these brushes, there is air. So by soaking them up and getting them wet, we're actually releasing that air and it'll help it from floating. So when you think you've got all the air out, just let the cleaner fall to the bottom of the pool. While you're throwing in some of the floating cable, recognize that you do have a swivel. It's a great feature to help prevent cable tangling. So, with that being said, the only amount of cable we're really going to need is just to cover the corners of the pool. Any more than that might tangle up the cable, and you just don't want that. So I think that's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plug the power supply into the GFCI outlet. And you'll notice as soon as you plug it in, the power supply lights come on. So the on and off button should be on, so just be careful if you accidentally press it after you plug it in, it'll turn off. And if you did so, just press it again and it'll turn back on. The standard is the 1.5 hour cleaning cycle. You can go all the way up to 2. And if the filters are dirty, you'll get a little light here that says, hey, clean out the filter bass. So, if that does happen, if you do see that your pool cleaner is just about stopped, just come over to the power supply and check this light. It might tell you need to clean the filters out. So, now that the pool cleaner is running, it's doing its cycle, moving about. At some point, one or two things are going to happen. One, the pool cleaner will have ended its natural cycle. Second, you will have to remove the pool cleaner on its own. Could be weather related, or maybe you just want to use your pool. In any circumstance, what we want to do is we want to shut off the power supply. So to come up to the power supply, hit the on-off button, then remove the floating cable from the power supply. So now there's no power going to the cleaner. Grab the floating cable and gently pull the cable to start to get the cleaner to come to the edge. When you get to the swivel, you don't want to grab the swivel and pull it. You could damage it. So, when the cleaner gets a little close, you want to grab anywhere between the swivel and the cleaner. So, here is fine. Bring it to the edge nice and gently, grab the handle, and bring it to the surface. Just bring it to the edge, let some of the water drip back into the pool. Since all the debris is inside the bag, it's not going to go back in. When you've got most of the water out, pull the cleaner completely out of the pool. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to empty out the filter bag.